Alright. And this is the Operation Lifesaver safety train, as indicated by these packets that I have. So that's what the reason is for this train. And we're on the UP Dome Liner, the Challenger.
Is the ace anything cool, or is it just a normal ace? No heritage unit?
No. Nothing special.
This is nothing like what they did in Portland. They had the daylight locomotive bring the passenger cars back.
This thing, what's your budget?
You can feel that little bit of a sway in the car. Just life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Missouri Pacific car.
I know, I noticed that.
That one TILX is all aluminum.
No.
Is this one to Sherwood?
We're already at 25 miles an hour. Feels like.
No.
Yep. I believe they got a 40-mile-an-hour limit until they hit the yard limits, and it's probably 70 from there.
Get ready for a bump. How you doing?
Hey guys. I think they recognized us too.
I know, yeah. That sounds like it.
That's a frog.
Yay. Thank you. Is that Chivo from EVR? Did they haul that in?
I don't know. I've seen some weird yard switchers lately.
Frog.
Come on, guys, get the swing
This
in
is weird, like looking at all the places like phone. Running casting it.
Wow, feel the springs load up. All of these are being retired.
All those Dash 8s are?
Yep.
Wow.
I've been watching train dispatcher, and they're just retiring locomotives left and right.
Wait, so they're even retiring those SD70s?
No,
Oh, they're not?
no, they're just retiring GE locomotives right now. I've only seen a couple switchers retired so far.
Do you know where they're taking them to?
Scrapping,
Really?
mostly scrapping. Some of them are getting bought by RJ Corman. All the tunnel motors at SP and Rio Grande have are owned by RJ Corman.
Oh, really? I was thinking that UP was going to send them to Canadian National, because I know they have a lot.
Tunnel motors?
No, the Dash 8s.
Oh no, I was just talking about tunnel motors
Oh,
in
really?
general.
Look at all those SD60s.
Oh, the triclops.
Standard cab Dash 8s.
Yeah.
And a bunch of SD40-2s with the switcher right there.
I know, I like how they have those like two home switchers. There's a timer line.
A couple SD6 5060s.
Dash 9 with the flag. Southern Pacific Dash 9.
I think the trains, the locomotives you see here, they're just being stored.
Yeah.
So they're needing to be used for.
Yeah, these are Dash 9 70Ms, stuff like that.
Another 60M. We're already at 45 miles an hour.
All right, we're out on the main line.
Crossing, I think
What's that?
Imagine what people at the crossing are going to think when they see us rolling by in the past.
What the heck?
No, the one in Portland smelled a lot. No, it wasn't. I think just because these are all.
Well, they just reballasted all this track.
Yep.
Did some realignment. Repair crossing.
I like this more just because I've been through here.
You guys stay behind this crossing.
So you guys just saw the BVR? No UP or anything?
What's that?
You guys just saw the BVR this morning? No UP?
No Did you see my note that the Norfolk Southern locomotive left?
Yes. I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
It left 2 weeks after it came in. It was running, so we obviously fixed it.
Do you know what it went in for?
Probably it's 90-day inspection. That's my guess. Otherwise, you probably broke it.
Yeah.
We aren't going to say anything on that part.
I love that sound.
Yeah. It's an M3, isn't it?
What?
The horn's an M3, right?
I have no idea what the words are. I only know a K5LA and a K5LL. They were looking at them.
Man, I really wish we actually had train service back through here in the Treasure Valley.
Just imagine if we can actually have a train going from Shoshone to Owens Ferry to
Yeah.
Mount Holmes here.
Yep.
This is a souvenir car.
Well, you know what I mean.
Think of all the memories you're getting. This is a once-in-a-lifetime train ride.
Yeah, orchards like that. No, that's not orchard. Orchard is over by Mountain. Yeah.
You know where that truck stop is outside of Boise? That's Orchard Junction.
I like how we're facing this. I'm so glad I dodged on this last second. I was panicking. No, last second, like I'm glad I yeah.
I heard to the grapevine some more CSX locomotives are coming in.
In Boise Valley?
No, coming to get fixed.
Oh, really? 4?
No, they're coming to Boise to get fixed.
But I
Through
mean,
the grapevine.
There were 4 CSX that were coming in?
No, I don't know how many. There's could be 1, it could be 5 or 10.
Right here, that hill's like my all-time favorite spot. Remember when we caught that auto rack train right there?
Feel that super elevation.
show you where we put it in the creek. What did you do? Floated in the creek. Oh, they're waving. It was fast. It was high and fast. Yeah. What were you floating in?
We're gonna be
This
floating past one of our
I
favorite
like stand
spots.
right there all the time. Remember?
Have you seen Tony's gondola train catch yet?
Yeah.
I'll show you where.
Sitting right up here, just past this crossing.
That is a beautiful one.
I want to live in like one deck house right there, like that brown house. Yeah. So I want to be like Bob, like literally right across the railroad tracks. Still be Orchard Street.
Come to think about it, I think
You're right there.
Come to think about it, I think that those guys back there, they were just waving at everyone in the car. In general.
I've never been to this far. Wait, no, I've been in that neighborhood.
Yeah, we were actually situated back there. Yeah. We're at CP Fox now.
Go. Wow, that creek's
Wow.
Is that Indian Creek? Yeah.
Turn your phones off. In the curve.
Really?
I feel like choose Frankfurt is this entire Amtrak. I'm sorry, say again.
No, what? We did on the
Haven't seen it.
we would be jumping,
Is this Kino? Yeah. Yeah, it's just Kino.
Cross your fingers to where we don't go in the side. Yeah. Wow, we need creeks a little full.
Should be sounding this horn right about. Not quite yet, but once it gets past the curve, should be sounding it right now.
There will be some.
Here's the pizza. Coming out. The one. Do we have some pizza?
60,
No, it's right there.
65 miles an hour.
Always go. What would they do with that Union Pacific course?
I have my team working, but
I
Dirt crossing. Out on the side.
Do you guys know where they got the passenger train or the passenger cars out of?
Well, they were on their way back from Portland.
Oh, really?
Yep. Oh wow. Never noticed that pond before. So we just passed through Cuna on our way out to Orchard. Another
Must have been where that fire was at. That I heard on the radio.
weren't we sitting here that one time when we got that manifest? Yeah.
I never knew that there was a crossing back there. Or like that. Yeah.
They're private crossings.
This train can bounce and feels
Make sure you guys can swim.
they're right next to the trains are right next to
I wasn't surprised.
I'm the backpack.
It's hot right here. The sun's like coming out.
Oh my god. A puzzle piece.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where's school bus? There it is. In the package. In the package. The package man, the package.
Oh, that's the Cloverdale crossing. Yeah.
Next crossing coming up is Eagle Road.
Oh, I think I figured out how to integrate electric brakes into all railroad cars. I'll tell you later. Don't want anybody to catch on my thoughts on it. You never know who's going to take it. But the other half I'm not sure about is how to put the brakes on the trucks. Somebody must be on it.
I'll think about it.
My dad was.
There's more on the internet.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's cool.
Goggles. There's a spot. Here's a spot.
I really do.
17, almost 18 minutes into the ride. Doesn't feel like it, you know. We've been on that long. That's the weird thing about these train rides.
There's a white sim on it. My dad has a white sim.
Cloverdale crossing.
Is there another sighting between here and Orchard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Yeah, that was a good road. And then we caught that local, so she did that.
How's it going?
Good. So what do you guys think of the ride so far?
Awesome.
Very good.
Is it as rough back here as it is up there?
How much shaky is it up there?
It's just noisier up there. It's right by the coupler.
Yeah.
Slack action.
Seats more comfortable than bad seats.
You're right.
This one they it's too bad they just can't actually utilize it.
I was watching one of the old West movies, and they actually got the big teeter-totter seats. If you face that way, just flip the seat over.
Is that right?
Man, that's the old passenger cars, the wooden ones.
But those are kind of nice. AC and everything. That's a little bit warmer up there in the front. It's just not working as good. Yeah.
for a little bit of money you can actually get on this back in the day. Just a little bit for what would be a part of today's wages.
Train ride. They suggested taking one from Cheyenne to Denver, or that train ride. That's $300 for a two-way trip, so back and forth. You can go and see the cowboy show in Denver. I think it's in Cheyenne. You go to the rodeo. There's a rodeo train. And I was talking to one of the guys who was, yeah, it's open to the public. They have this one.
Backside of a whole new perspective. It's kind of cool. The biggest reason I wanted to come out on this is just to see what it looked like out here on the tracks.
Yeah.
Me and Tony rail fed nice spots. We've rail fed all the way down to King Hill. Just don't get this perspective.
No.
You can stand on the freaking middle of the tracks and let the train is around. Just don't get it.
There's that industry right there. So that's where the local actually comes out to switch that out.
No, there's no dining bars. Yeah, they're asking up there for a cocktail bar. Oh, I haven't gone very far yet. I figured I'd wait till we turned around.
Proud.
Must be clean candy,
How we doing, fellas?
Joe.
Fun? You say fun?
There's an old barn out here somewhere. I haven't been able to find it on Google, so I must have torn it down. But it goes into a curve. The barn's right here, so they must have served it some time ago.
That could be. I really couldn't tell you. Wish I could.
We really don't have anybody on the train that's from around here, other than us guys who work for Operation Lifesaver.
Yeah.
And we ride these tracks and we do this, so that's pretty much what we get to see. What, going down?
Are you guys based out of Boise for the
We are.
Operation Lisa? Okay.
The three of us are, but we got them all over the state. So.
Yeah.
But hang on, you're following the date.
Hey, Tony. Do you know if there's another track on that side?
Yeah.
Fall down.
There is.
Fall down.
We'll go and fucking that car up front.
Okay, it ain't funny. You stay here.
Try to walk, but when I got that,
Show off.
because I literally outside.
Show off.
Pretty dress.
Yeah, let's go check. Let's go.
I babysat twins. Both of them think exactly alike. And if one's thinking exactly the same the other one's thinking, they'll team up and take you on. Of course, I'm glad they aren't that young anymore.
About
Already out in Orchard already? Are we out at Orchard already?
What?
Are we out at Orchard already? I haven't seen the
Yeah, we're not out there because of
water tower.
The front of the dump car is really quiet. Is it?
When we get to Orchard, you'll see a water tower on that
And it's
side.
not as bright. I don't know.
Must be going into the siding.
Doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, it's slowing down. I can't see a light. Wonder what the trip to Palm is like. Oh, there's.
That'll wake you up.
That's the lowest.
Oh, that's the local.
Yeah.
That was my husband waving at you.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Oh, he drives through Creek.
He's trained.
Oh, okay. When I was over
on this?
at
Yep. Yeah. He told me about it. He said, "You're down there like 2."
here at the hill over, what's that one town that the train goes down? I keep on forgetting it before you get to Guns Ferry.
Hammett?
Hammett. Where I was at Hammett Hill. Yeah. I was trying to be conspicuous, but all of a sudden, yeah. But all of a sudden, I see this engineer doing this up in the window. I'm like, dude, that's not cool. Controllers, please.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Oh heck, you know, when I was out in Bliss, we actually had one of the guys leaning out the window to wave at us.
They're doing a 24-hour rail excursion.
Yeah.
I was at work.
We go out to
I want to see a train meet.
We just did.
Well, no, something other than local.
What else do you want?
Manifest.
Oh, we're out at
Pull that car.
We got a flashing yellow.
Oh, we're in on the siding, so
So you're gonna have someone coming through?
we may have another train.
Yeah.
Flashing yellow also means you have 2 blocks that are clear.
Yeah.
We'll come back out on if we're not on, and maybe we'll come back out on the main and just keep going.
No, I think we're actually on the main still. Because that's the siding over there.
Yeah, we were out there. That was like plan A. And we saw
So they may not have cleared that junction up there. Who knows? Well, dispatch might not have.
Why is siding?
You want to go walk up in front of the car?
get out on
Oh wow.
Dirt bike.
Yeah. This is before he goes through. He said he goes right next to the road.
Excuse me, for anybody that don't know, there are restrooms right in this hall. There's
nice job refurbishing these cars.
Yeah. Union Pacific takes pride in these things.
Like other people.
I got a question, but this might sound like stupid. You guys, they scrap some of their passenger cars, right?
What's that?
They scrap some of their passenger cars, correct?
So did they explain to you where the restrooms were or anything?
Yeah.
Just right down there.
Yeah, just through here, down
There are people down here too.
up in the front there is. Yeah.
I don't know if we're on.
No, they're not supposed to be anybody up there? Oh, no, they're not clear up there.
So do you guys ever use volunteers?
Yeah.
Do you?
Do you want to be a volunteer? Operation Lifesaver is just a totally
Is it all
volunteer.
voluntary?
Yeah.
Wish I could be a police officer.
Yeah. Which is part of the reason I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I volunteered to do this just to, the whole part of Operation Lifesaver is just to give everybody an awareness of the safety around railroad tracks, and just educational, informational. Part of what, like I said, part of what I'm here for.
So is like contact numbers?
I'm not sure what kind of information was in there.
There's railroad
I think in here there's Operation
Emergency
Lifesaver
numbers.
contact information.
Volunteer. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, on the back side of this.
Key safety tips.
Siding.
Oh, we're still
The big coordinator.
No, we're not on the siding. We're on the
David's.
main. Siding's over there.
Actually, they have a training coming up later this month. I think it's September 7th or 17th
Yeah.
for
Cat works in micro.
volunteers to go through to do this kind of stuff.
How often do you guys do this?
You know, it kind of varies. I'm real busy, so I don't get out a whole lot. This is real convenient for me because it gives me a way to get out. But there's a lot of people that go around and do like driver's ed training class or driver's ed classes that do presentations for them. They're actually looking for people to do some informational presentations for the College of Western Idaho for the truck
Yeah,
driver.
there. Looks like you have trains sitting out there.
that's how
the
they-
screw that goes up there with flyers.
Yeah, that's
So, he's only 15.
hoppers. They've got hoppers, auto racks, trailer trays. I cannot tell what those are.
It would be really a thing to call to a number and talk to
Sugar house, not
Okay.
this is
I'm not the best with information.
Well, this is all right.
Tony. Those are all hoppers.
Yeah.
What's Potash Train doing out here?
I got involved about 3 years ago. My job,
They've got a train that we get to see normally. It's the Potash Train. It's got 4 or 5 locomotives on point. We've got 3 locomotives halfway.
Sorry.
2 in the rear.
I had to zoom out.
Hey,
just let you know.
let me know. When Nita took over the building, took it back.
So what's happening? You
It's
guys?
kind of funny. You know, that's the thing I like about this is I don't mind doing
Did you hear
it on
about
the train because I get to see some of the crossings and stuff. And
I
get
heard about
information
that.
from people also.
Yeah, unfortunately,
crossings
I heard that.
need to be.
So is the temperature. We can read.
And I
I've got people.
do stuff at the fair too.
Oh, okay.
Operation Lifesaver does.
I gotta go find the
they're at the fair every year
I'll find it.
to hand out information and stuff. And I get a lot of input from people I run into.
I
there.
thought he was supposed to go to Maine.
Different places to look at stuff.
It's a slow trip.
He was to be like,
You dump him off up here, you catch the next one. Work his way back.
You know, it's
What a nice ride.
a way to get your foot in the door.
This is the better part of it. The problem is they're doing only, we're doing only 45 cities. Must have a speed restriction.
Union Pacific pays for this guy's salary. Union Pacific pays for half of ITV or the state vital of his salary just to do this kind of stuff. Works out pretty good for them.
The only thing is, I don't know if we're gonna go clear up to the
The
water
only one I
tower.
deal with is Horsey Valley and I don't order. They're involved with it also, but nothing as much as Union Pacific. Union Pacific's the major freight, whatever rail company.
Back in about 2002, they had that light rail service going on for a little bit. Town Square Mall in Boise.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't continue.
Recommend that.
It's still being talked about. Campuses are on the wrong branch. Metropolitan Planning Organization, they're still 3 years out from doing the big mass transit stuff.
railroad crossing
They've been talking about
Is that with Amtrak?
it's just they're
5 mile.
trying to plan for
Brief look
some
inside the
transit
dome
between
car.
the Treasure Valley, across the Treasure Valley, so it could be like
Framework. It was getting right across there, and I looked, and it was
they got to get on board and
probably from here to
Oh, sorry. You take those stairs up there to go to the dome.
Boise Valley, and it was just cutting off, but he's still right there. It's moving. It does lights on.
Seats were all taken up, so we ended up on the lower level, and it's always nice to be on the train.
But he was that close.
Yeah, another. When I was looking at Google, this was all black.
Sometimes the sensors for those lights, there are two types of detentions on them. One
Yeah, and it's still recovering.
is moving and just whether or not. The other is just if there's a train there. It could be based off of that. How
He was
fast
just barely going, and I thought it was probably kind of doing something to speed. And then right after I crossed the lights in the house.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. I can't remember if there's lights on that one or not. Oh yeah, it's got the cantilever thing. I don't think it has any arms. 5 mile. I don't think 5 mile does. It's just got what they call cantilevers.
Sorry.
There's 8 seats up there.
I'm tired of Yeah, right, yeah. And so by the airport, right up on this,
This right here is actually the Orchard section of the old Boise cutoff that actually goes into downtown Boise from here. This is we are actually at Orchard Junction.
I've never had one yet. They're not on a floor mine. When I was a kid, I used to read stuff. Genius
CPP 424 Orchard. Old block signals. And we are actually coming upon the old water tower that's still here in place at Orchard. They used these to fill the water level on the old tenders for the steam locomotives back in the days. And we're actually coming to a stop so you can start heading back to Nampa. Yeah, that's Canyon County thought process for you. You know, so if something doesn't go their way, they'll cut you off. You know. I wonder if these are actual replica posters or if they're the real deal.
Frames look old enough. That one's a real deal, Tony. You can see the crease line's been used.
Yeah. That is one loud horn.
Yeah, it's surprising how hard it is to hear that sometimes too.
Yeah.
So I was over at Mount Long, the railroad crossing. It's backed right into a train.
Oh,
Backed
wow.
into a train. Almost. I was in a little Prius. Toyota Prius.
I want to see this.
Yeah. You're good.
This is kind of neat back that way too.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Camp.
Oh, yeah. Down
There.
the stairs, turn the corner, go down again, and they're right in the middle hall there. It's really
I'll be back.
Pretty awesome train ride.
It sure is.
You know, it's amazing how much stuff there is out here.
Yeah. The locomotive on the point is an SD70 ACE.
Maggie's the gold. Maggie does
SD70M on the lead, heading back to Nampa.
She didn't play that.
She actually froze.
Look at all them horses. That is an old school.
And we can print them out then.
Yeah. Oh, that's forget what school that is.
It's a beautiful building. But it's the middle of a junkyard.
Yeah. It says on it. I rode my bike out here and around that.
It's a pretty building. Beautiful.
Well, we had
Indian tree down
Railroad crossing up ahead.
The tracks are
I might have to go down like the rest of you.
Isn't it cool? Yes, it's lounge-like.
Yeah, well, you're not on a train. You go on the airplane, you're going, okay.
Thanks, guys.
What was he driving?
Like a white Dodge?
I think I may have seen him before.
It's a newer Dodge, like a 2011.
All these are either being on storage track or they're getting sold off.
Yeah.
These all new locomotives right here, up to a couple of Dash 9s. Right here, the rest of them are either getting scrapped or sold.
They're older.
Yeah.
Most likely sold off to power-hungry railroads first.
That one, let's see here. There's a couple of them in here that have already been sold, but they don't have any markings making them not UP anymore.
You know the Idaho Northern Pacific Railroad? They unfortunately had to sell 3 or 4 of their locomotives
They
off.
can't rebuild them. They
Yeah.
don't have the money for it. Yeah, they're over in Illinois right now. All 3 of them.
Yeah, and they kept a couple because they still switch out a couple of places right there by Emmett.
Right. And with the sawmill coming back, that's pretty big business for them again.
Yeah.
And with the fire would be bringing timber.
Right. There's supposed to be some mine up in Cascade that's trying to start up again. I'm hoping to get
Like a gold mine?
Silver.
Gold mine.
Silver.
So it's either gold or silver placer mine up there.
I can't remember what it was. It wasn't the gold that they were after. The gold was there, but
Could be lead.
no, it's some other.
Metal. Because I know that the big vein that goes through this mountain, it's gold, silver, and another that runs the entire mountain range.
Oh wow, they had a couple of switchers right here. String them.
6 of them. I like that one, boxcar.
Yeah.
Someone creamed it with ink.
Somebody had too much time on their hands.
Some of these, I don't know if it's true or not, but some of this aren't done by people that are hired. Other people from tagging. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But it would serve a purpose. Be careful.
What?
Yeah, when they're about to get off.
Super glue is useful. That's why kids buy it. We actually got to see the circus train go through here.
Oh, really?
We got up at 2 o'clock in the morning. What time? 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, at 3 o'clock in the morning to see the Mopac locomotive. The Heritage locomotive.
Oh, yeah? Just to see it go through?
Oh, it stopped here.
Oh, did it? Wow. 3 o'clock in the morning.
Most of the Heritage come at that
I've seen that. When I lived in Shoshone, I was down there. I've seen it. I got pictures of it.
Hi, buddy. That's the one that waved at me in the window.
Yeah. Oh.
I've been inside that caboose. It's beautiful.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's cold though. When I went in the middle of winter, it was cold.
That serves its purpose.
Well, yeah, I would imagine it had.
This here is the old Nampa Railroad Station here in Nampa. It was actually built by the Oregon Short Line in 1902, right? Yeah.
Now the person that was head of it had a hotel not too far from it.
Yeah. In fact, just kind of
the
up the street
hotel,
from it.
back when this station was built, is still up and standing. It's not being used as a hotel. It's over blocking the town.
Well,
You're right, I could do it. There you go. Okay.
yeah, thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.
And that's the car I just got off of.